Hello to those of you in YouTube land. This is Sonny Wayne Fella, the channel just for you. It is becoming very crucial in Liberia because the 2023 election is around the corner. And it seems like things are becoming upbeat in Liberia. People are getting excited, wanting the new government or the government that is in place are trying to take a stand so that they will remain in power. But the question today is, what have the government in power done for the people of Liberia? And those of you who are out there aspiring to become president or leaders of the Liberians, what platform do you have in order to help our people remove themselves, as the late President William R. Tolbert said, from mat to mattress? Liberia is in a very, very terrible state today. And I just hope and pray that those of you who are wanting to be president, or even the one that is president today, he could definitely, step back and check himself and say, what have I done for the Liberian people? Building parks is a beautiful thing, but I just don't think that put food on the table for our people. Building soccer fields is a beautiful thing, but I just don't feel or believe that it is a part of healthcare. Yeah, even though there are exercises, running around, kicking ball, yeah, that's a good exercise. But if a person gets sick, running around on a soccer field won't heal them. There are so many things that Liberians need, and there are so much shortfalls today. For so many years, 175 years, Liberia seemed to be plateauing. It seems to be where it used to be. Things don't seem to be changing at all. But now that the election is around the corner, it is about time that we talk about it. It is important. Sometimes or many times us Liberians, or we say we Liberians, quick to forget. And I believe that's why we are struggling today. We put leaders in power that just don't seem to care about you. They say things, they do things for themselves, for their family, nepotism. People who are related to them, that's the people they tend to look out for, and not you who aren't or isn't their parents or relatives or friends. Now that you all are preparing to go to the ballot box sooner than later, I want you to think about who you are going to vote into power. Are we going to vote into power those who are corrupt? Those who don't seem to care about you in any way? Those who don't like you? I'm going to show you a clip. And I want you to watch this clip of the former president, Barack Obama, when he spoke at a rally recently in Atlanta, Georgia. So there it is.
Start demonizing them, making wild, crazy allegations about them. That creates a dangerous climate. And if elected officials don't do more to explicitly reject that kind of rhetoric, if they tacitly support it or encourage their supporters to stand outside voting places armed with guns and dressed in tactical gear, more people can get hurt. And we're going to be violating the basic spirit of this country. This office work to stir up division, to make folks as angry and as afraid of one another for their own advantage. And all of this has been amped up, hyped up, 24/7 on social media, on platforms that oftentimes find controversy and conflict more profitable than telling the truth. So I get why people are anxious. I get why you might be worried. I understand why it might be tempting sometimes just to tune out, to watch football or Dancing with the Stars. But I'm here to tell you that tuning out is not an option. Despair is not an option. The only way to make this economy fair is if we, all of us, fight for it. The only way to save democracy is if we, together, nurture it and fight for it. And that starts with electing people who know you and see you and care about you. People who will struggle alongside you. People who will fight for you.
You just got to listen to the former president of the United States of America, Barack Obama. What he said about people who care about you. You know, many times we tend to allow our emotions or our feelings dictate to us who we think is best to become our leader or leaders. And then we find ourselves after a certain time wondering whether that was the best decision we made. My people, I just want to admonish you that Liberia today, our people are struggling. Someone that was accused and sanctioned for corruption, you all are defending that person, backing that person to become senator. What will he do for you if you vote him in power to become a senator? The houses that he built in Banga, that we understand, he himself attested that the money was stolen. He's going to enrich himself more and more and won't do anything for you. The city of Banga, what has he done for the city of Banga? Banga is just the same way. There's nothing new in Banga that you can be proud of. He built few houses for himself. There's nothing else. So why are you people so anxious to vote this man as senator of Bon County? You know, it is unfortunate. Many of our people, I don't know if we even have a real person or a leader that we can stand behind to vote in power, because I must admit, politicians are liars. They lie. They are not people you can trust. They want to get in power. They want to take the gavel. And as soon as you elect them and put them into power, guess what they do? They forget about all the promises that they made while they were on the campaign trail. It happens in America. It happens everywhere else. And it happens in Liberia. So the thing is, who do we elect to be president? Because every man or woman that come up and say, I want to be president for Liberia, they have the ulterior motive. They know what they are thinking. You don't know, I don't know, but they are the one thinking it. Are they coming to enrich themselves and to help their family members and friends become better off than you? We have these opposition leaders who have been struggling from the beginning, having conflict within the ranks. You know, some of them were vice president for 12 years. And as I have done my research, they don't even have a home for themselves from the county they're from. 12 years of leadership. And they didn't even have a fitting paved road to even the town where they were born, or even the city of wherever city they hail from, a county. We see Grand Crew today. Where is it? Sano County, Greenville. The ocean is eating up the city. We see Vonjeman. All these people have been in power. What have they done for you lately? And you guys are so in uniform and marching in the streets of Saniquile and of Banga and Monrovia, hailing these people. You need to think twice. You need to put on your thinking cap. Don't just elect a person because you know him or her, or because they pave road to their very homes, or maybe they put up parks and soccer fields and whatnot, and you feel that person cares about you. No. You need to vote like your life depends on it. That's what you need to do. This time around, voting in Liberia is very, very important, very essential. Don't just get up and go and vote for someone or praise or hail someone because that person must have done something, nearby you. Monrovia is terrible. You see the streets in Monrovia are all broken up. The streets are dirty. The houses are just dilapidated. We see the walls of fences and houses are dirty. What are they doing for your city that you call your home? And now that we are about to go to the ballot box to elect the ones that we feel could lead us and lead us right, are we sure? Liberians, are you sure that the one you have decided to vote into power as senators, or the one you're going to vote in as president or representative, or whoever you're going to vote, are you sure these people have you on mind? They will have your back? Or they are only pretending to get in power and do the same thing? People corrupt, steal money, and now you want to vote them into power again. And even those who are running to become president, do you really know them? Some of them claim that they've never corrupted before. Some of them feel that they have business experience and they can lead Liberia. Some of them feel that they are soccer stars so they can lead. I was just listening the other day to someone speaking when he mentioned that George Weah was a very good soccer player. And most time, we tend to realize that those who are good at what they do, especially when it comes to soccer, that person becomes the captain of the team. But if you look down memory lane, you can realize that George Weah never became captain of any of the teams that he played on. Do you know why? I believe because he doesn't have the leadership ability. That's why he was never a leader on any of the soccer team that he played on. Some feel they worked with Coca-Cola factory for so many years. Coca-Cola is not a country. Some of them were president, vice president for 12 years. They didn't do anything. Some of them said they were Attorney General, they were Solicitor General, they were Labor Minister. They talk about one instance where they increased people pay or certain people. What did you get out of it? And these are the very people who are coming again, wanting to be your leaders. Are you prepared to go through the past 5 years struggling again? Bringing someone else in who will come to look for his because they consider Liberia to be town elephant. Everybody try to cut their piece and go away with it. It grieves my heart. And I believe a lot of Liberians because we really don't have leaders who are aspiring to become president or even the one that is there. I was watching a video last night where a man in white suit was dancing. The Liberian people are hungry, can't find food to eat, can't get rice, the stable food, but the man is dancing. And you all are celebrating him. What's wrong with us Liberians? Why are we so quick to forget? People hurt us, they kill our people, and then we heal them into leadership. It is so despicable when I see our people in the streets of Monrovia dancing and healing people who hurt you. I know God wants us to forgive, but you have a limit. God is a forgiving God. But guess what? There will be a time when you stand before the judgment seat of God, He will say, I know you not. He's not going to say, because I'm a loving God, so I'm going to accept you into my kingdom. He will tell you, I know you not. If a person hurts you, you can forgive. But you don't have to give them the chance to continue to hurt you. Liberians, let's come to our senses. The election is not too far. And our people are preparing for the election. Are we going to give somebody 12 years? And I believe, or 6 years, and now 12 years. Most of the roads that have been built, incomplete. If you know what I'm talking about, they are all incomplete roads. And are we going to give them the chance? Maybe we'll say the next 6 years he might complete the roads. Are we sure? West Point is terrible looking, but they're going to build a soccer stadium there. What will soccer stadium do to the people in West Point when there are so much flies? The ocean is eating up West Point. People there are dying from illnesses and sicknesses, minor illness, sicknesses. Is that the remedy? Is that the solution to the struggle of our people, Liberians? Somebody hold a broom and they say they're going to sweep corruption because they're not in power yet? Or somebody go from Canada to Nigeria to other countries and talk, have interview, and they said they would do better. Is that what you're going to listen to? Be very careful. Beware, my fellow Liberians. There are people who wanting to come to power who have their own motive, their own reason why. It's not because of you. Let's pray about it. Pray for a leader that the Lord Himself will send to Liberia. Not a person who will say, I'm the chosen one. Let God be the one to appoint and lay on your heart as you go through prayer and fasting to select the best. We need to stop slacking behind other countries that we claim to say that we were never colonized. Countries that were colonized seems to be far better than Liberia. And this is the time, Liberians, to put on your thinking cap and make sure that whoever you select or elect to become your leader is the right person. Those who are going to go to the Senate is the right person. Not because they are known. Not because they are known. You need to find somebody who can do the job to help build your life from mat to mattress. Not people who will come there for their own selfish greed. Like people who were already sanctioned because they corrupt. Why would you want to elect a corrupt person that you know they are corrupt? What's wrong with us? What's wrong with Liberians? Go to that ballot box with your head lifted high, knowing that you are doing the right thing. Investigate these people. Check behind them. Google them if possible. Find out who they are, what they have done, what they can do. Look around them. Ask questions. Don't just go and surrender by electing them into offices that will cause grief, pain, agony, for you all once again. Subscribers, I thank you for watching this video, and I ask that you like, share, and please hit the notification bell. I will highly appreciate it. You have done well, and I love you because of that. There are special sponsors who are always watching my video, giving me a thumbs up. I do appreciate you too, and I would love if every one of you could do the same. Encourage your friends and well-wishers to watch this video and watch it to the end. Liberians, it is time. If we made a mistake 5 years ago, it is time to correct that mistake. It is time to correct that mistake. I don't want you scratching your head again and say, I elected this person and look what has happened. I elected this person and look what has happened. I don't want you going through that anymore. You have the mind of your own. Think about it before you elect somebody into power. It is about time that Liberia begin to change. Not the same old recycling. Somebody did something wrong, and then you go and put that person on your government list to give that person a better job. Or because the person have little money he stole to support your campaign, so you're going to use him. No, do not do that. If you do it, you don't love the people you are going to serve. That's the mistake most of us make. When we are leaders, we become servant. But when we are leaders, we become king in our own rights or queen in our own rights. That is not leadership. It is time. It is time to go to the box again. Think about it. Make the right decision. Don't go there and regret. This is Sonny Wayne Fella, and I will say I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.